Okay, today we'll be doing a tree type of thing. We'll be doing this tree with some pens. So I'm going to be some pens. And we'll just be doing a nice little tree on this paper. I'm thinking just doing a tree and yeah, just going out with the dots. I think it'd be really cool, so let's get into it. Yay! That's a little bit intro. Nice. Okay, so let's make some tiny little dots with this pen and make the tree with them. I think that will be pretty good. If we take these little dots and just make a little tree with them. I want to make multiple trees, little tiny trees with it. So I'm going to be doing some little tiny little branches or whatever things with it. So it's going to have a bunch of these little trees attached to each other. And I just think that would look a lot nicer or better. So this leaf texture, I think this would be a very nice leaf texture. Nice tiny little leaves. I just really love this texture. It's very nice and fine. And I like to do big circles first and then some tiny ones or medium-sized ones, little dots or whatever, not little dots, to kind of make it look a little more realistic. But I mean, the most you can get realistic with like pen. I mean, you can get pretty realistic. I don't really like going for true realistic. I like going for like a medium realistic. Like I could always take my pencil and get some shading done. I'm hoping to get some new tools or whatever, or new stuff to help me with that, but right now it's just going to be doing the pen and some other things, which is okay. That's still going to be pretty good. I want to do some little points with these little tops pieces, make them almost a little pointy on the top, so it's going to go to a point instead of like a little rounded. Gotta make sure all these dots are lined up. Do some more of that dots. These are just these little tiny cute little dots. Look at them all. Add some more of these little dots. These are just the little precious dots. Look at them all. Every single little dot makes up one leaf. It's like the United States or something. I think of Russia or something. Not like the United States, but like Russia is, I think, a country or things stuff. I think that's the logic. The biggest one. I'm not really sure. I think for the United States would be Alaska, but yeah. But right now we're gonna do some more dots. A little bit more on these little things to make it look a little more the texture. I just want to do this nice little fine texture. And now for the bark. The bark's just gonna be these little scribbles straight down with my detail pen. And we're gonna have some just lines that go straight down. Kind of lines, make them look like it's not just back and forth, make them look a little different. And then we're gonna be doing just some grass to kind of add a nice, not down length, but a nice feel to it. It's doing some little grass pieces. I think grass will really add a nice look to it and give it kind of more of its value look. More of this other type of look. Right now we're going to finish up with the bark. Move on to some of these little lines. These little grass stuff. And I want to make a moon. My moon is a bit wonky. Like, it is a bit wonky. So not to really to hide it, but to kind of make it look a little better, I add some little dots, some little moon, some little craters or whatever into the moon. I mean, I think every moon has some craters. Like every human has some stars, not stars, some cuts, wounds, and other things on the body of these ones. It's kind of the same thing. We're going to be adding some little trees. I love doing the same when I put trees on here. I'm doing a thicker pen to kind of give it a little more. So I'm not doing a super thick pen because if I do a super thick pen, it would just look bad. And then I'm going to add some small detail. We're going to just press a little light and add some small ones to it. I'm not gonna add I'm not gonna add texture to the block. I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I think that'll be good for the moon. I'm gonna still add some more detail with a small one because I don't think it gave enough detail. I want to make it look basically like this one here. It's just on the moon. I mean, it has to be true to the moon. It's really no. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, true moon. No, it's not. But it's kind of cool if it did. Whatever. Going to add some little dots. Detail marker. Detail pen, or whatever. Detail, I don't know. On these tiny little dots. I think that looks really good. I think I really like the bark texture on the tree, so I think I'm going to keep it like that. I mean, I kind of have to keep it as pen, but I think it looks really good like that. Texture. I'm adding some little tiny things. And I think that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to add a little more dots to the moon to kind of give it this, like, I just like dots, like, kind of thing. It adds a texture to things. I really like the texture. It is nice, and it's a really good texture, I think, for these little tiny dots. I actually really love this piece, and I think it's a pretty good solid piece, but we're going to be adding some little tiny dots to it, to the tree, to give this other look to it, to give it more of this dye look, just to kind of add extra texture to it. Cause I feel like just by itself the texture is good, but with this other texture, it'll be better. I think that's pretty good. That's really good. I kind of wish I had more shade to it, but that is, I think, what we'll be doing, and I like it. Okay, so we just made this little tree here. I think it came out pretty good. I cut the sides of it to be a little better for, like, YouTube or other things and stuff, but I cut the sides, and I think it came out really nice. It's kind of slanted. It's a little blurry. The camera can't really focus on it. I can't get a good focus, but it is there and stuff. I think I have a video of it better focus, but that's it for today, and goodbye. See you guys next time.